guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. In today's makeup tutorial, it will be all about the dupe for the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this time I will be using my Bad Habit Retro Love, and this is how the palette looks. And today I want to create this makeup look, and especially I focus on the eyes. It has most of the shades that the Anastasia Anastasia Subculture palette does have, but I don't own that palette. After seeing all the reviews, I decided not to buy it, but I still love the shades and all the colors that the palette has, so I decided then to go with the Hush Bad Habit. So I placed this order. I bought this at hush.com through the app, and this is how the palette looks like. So if you would like to know how I created this makeup look, then keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, then at the end give it a thumbs up. So I'll see you guys. Let's go. Okay guys, so here I am. I already have one eye, so I decided to go ahead and get this look very sharp, so that's why I have tape in my eyes. But first of all, I'm going to start with my contour palette from Kat Von D, and I'm going to get the lightest shade on this kind of angle fluffy brush that I have, and I'm placing that in my brow bone area. Just to start from top to bottom. It's just that I like to do this first every time I'm going to use a bold look, and I'm just in this tutorial I decided to go with different things or different ways how to apply your makeup. So the first shade that I'm going to be using from the Bad Habit palette is the color Rebel, and I'm going to get that in my crease area, and also I'm going to bring that all over my transition area, going back and forth, making sure that it's nicely blended. Then I'm going to get the color Nostalgia, and I'm going to start intensifying or bringing shades or shadows. That way we could bring some depth into this makeup look. These shadows are very easy to blend, and I'm just in love with them. You just got to work for the intensity, so I'm still working with that shade Nostalgia, and then I started mixing it with a little bit of that color Youth, that it's a little bit more a lighter shade than the Nostalgia one. Here I'm just packing on the colors, making sure that they're nice and blended. Now I'm bringing it to my back and forth in my crease area. Then I went with the color Mod, and like you see, usually I will, in other tutorials I will be using like a packing brush. I started with this more fluffier brush. That way it was giving me like the, how I would like to say this, like the way that it will be giving me like transition and really blended colors. That's what I wanted to say. Then I'm going to start packing the color, and then I started with the color Rock and Roll, just to give some depth, and also with the Nostalgia color, because you will see that I will go from brown to the teal color and then to a different lighter, and that will be a more metallic shade that this palette has, is that color Icon. Then I'm going to cut my lid, and I'm going to use this concealer brush, and I'm using my NYX just to cut my lid. And this is in color White. You want to make sure that you use this as a base. That way, when you apply the color Icon, it will go smoothly and it will pick up the color a lot better. I'm going to use, like I said, the color Icon. It's like that green shade. I'm in love. I must say, I am in love with that color. And it was very, very buttery. So this is my reaction when I applied that shade onto my lid. And you want to make sure that you start blending the shadows, and there's no harsh lines. So you want to make sure that you have transitions in between one shade and another. And that's why I'm using this fluffier brush, just to go back and forth in between the metallic shade or the shimmer shade and the matte shade. Then, since I lost some of that pigment, I'm using again the color Nostalgia, in Rock and Roll to just make sure I keep that depth in there. And then I went back with the transition color that I was using. So here I'm still making sure that everything is transitioned properly. And then I'm going to get the same brush that I was using before, and I'm going to start applying that in my lower lash line just to start working on that. I want to make sure that I have like a sunset transition colors. So I went back with the colors that I was using before. And this is how my eyes looked. And here it's my base or my foundation, and everything else is done. So here I am applying a little bit of loose powder because I'm going to start working in my under eye area. First, I started with the first transition color, that it was the color Fab. And I'm going to apply that in my lower lash line since I already had some color there, and I placed that in the other eye. Here I'm talking to my best friend, Maria, which we already made a video together. So I'll link this video below, and we were having fun. I'm still applying the color Fab into my lower lash line because I want like a mustery color in that area. So then I went with the color Nostalgia, and I'm using like a flat brush for my lower lash line. And that's like that deep brown that this palette has. Then I went back with the color Fab, and I'm putting that in my inner corner and bringing that back and forth. That way I have like the same transition and kind of sunset that I have for transition colors. I'm going back with my NYX cream or base, and I'm going to place that in my inner corner because I want to use the color Psychedelic in my inner corner area, and that is a kabow in your face color. I'm demonstrating the color, so I'm going to place that, and look how beautiful that color is. Here for blush, I'm using from the Wet n Wild color icon is the color Pearlescent Pink. And I'm making sure I didn't lose none of my contour since I placed some powder on top. And then I started to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is the color Precious Petals, just as a base, because then I'm going to use another highlight. Since I was not satisfied, I still wanted like a more in your face highlight, let's put it that way. But it wasn't picking up what I wanted for this makeup look. Then I went with my Sleek makeup highlighter that I have a video on it from the Sleek brand, and that's what I started to do. Then I'm going to set this face with the NYX matte finish setting spray. And for lippy, I'm going to use this lipstick that I have from Revlon, and this is the Ultra HD matte color, and this is in color Forever Eternity. I want to say also, every time that you see that I have my hair all clipped up, y'all know, or let me let you know that I'm always going somewhere when you see my face like this. So I was going somewhere. So this is how my makeup turned out to be. I am completely in love with this makeup look. I'm very happy and very satisfied by purchasing this palette for the Retro Love from Bad Habit. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. God bless you all, and I love you so, so much. Mwah. Bye-bye.